Women will complain about where all the good men have went, yet they're the same ones always choosing the same men that are out there to use them. When you're asking where have all these good men went, instead you should be asking yourself, why am I not going for these good men? Why am I looking in places where there are only bad guys at? Is it because I'm so comfortable being with these manipulative guys that I don't want to give these nice guys a chance because I may find it unattractive how they're willing to do a lot of things to make me happy, and instead I would want a guy that is more selfish and all about himself because to me it looks like a strong and masculine figure. Follow me.
I tell women, like, how is it that so many men are quote unquote playing us, dogging us out, getting us pregnant, but not committing? Like how is it a higher percentage of women that's going through that if we're the smarter gender?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
What's going on, YouTube? Is your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, hope you subscribe. Got a video for you guys. Another young lady with the classic Sierra and Russell story. Now, I don't know if this woman is a single mom, but it's the classic. I'm tired of Pookie and Ray, and now I want a good, stable 9-to-5 man. Yeah, go figure. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
I'm getting too old for the drug dealers and the scammers. Like, I want a stable man. I want a good man.
Understand this. Leave those men alone. You aren't going to do anything but break those men's heart. What some of you don't realize is before your frontal lobe developed, you thought being with the bad boys was fun and exciting, right? So that's the lifestyle you've come to. But now some of you, since your frontal lobe is developing, you've now understood, well, maybe this isn't the life I want to live anymore. A lot of you are going to think these good guys are boring because they don't live the fast life. That's the easiest way I can put it. And I'm not trying to say you guys don't deserve love, but you have been making decisions time after time of deciding to be with someone that you knew wasn't good for yourself. Y'all will even say, I'm ready for a good guy. So what does that mean you've been entertaining for the last 20-something years? And not only that, I'm sorry, you've been giving yourself away to people that weren't shit. And then now you want someone to put you on a pedestal after you've been dogged out all these times? Let's call a spade a spade.
I'm getting too old for the drug dealers and the scammers. Like, I want a stable man. I want a good man. I want a man that has money coming in legally.
I say this all the time, and I'm going to continue to say this. Most women, especially when they're young, do not want a good man. Do not want a guy that's working a 9 to 5. They find them boring. They find them corny. They find them lame. They feel like they're a square. More times than not, these kind of chicks go for the scammers, go for the drug dealers, go for the street dudes, go for the dope boys, go for the fuck boys, go for the bad, toxic guy. It isn't until they get older and a little more wiser that they realize that this man is no good for them. They give their best years to these kind of dudes. And sometimes they make it out with no kids. But a lot of times, most of the time, they get a baby or two or sometimes even 3. And they want you to step in and pick up where he failed.
Emotional
This is
damage.
That Sierra, Future, and Russell dynamic. She got with the popular rapper who we all knew had so many kids and he wasn't going to be faithful. And then after she left him, she was like, I'm a mother now.
Let him hate it wrong. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom.
I need somebody who's on their shit to take care of me and my child. And she found her a sucker. And Russell, my guy. Love Russ. But don't be Russ.
Nope.
You know, you invested your time, your effort, your wisdom, your resources all in the right place, all to come give it to a woman who wouldn't have dealt with you if the guy she really wanted had his shit together. Now you're her, okay, well, I can't get the guy I really want, but I guess he'll do, pick. Nah, don't even go out like that. Don't play yourself like that.
I will never understand how these women can hate red pill content when they make videos like this on TikTok and continuously tell on themselves and just reconfirm everything that we talk about in these spaces. You can call it dual mating strategy. You can, whatever you want to call it. This is a pattern that we have exposed and women do not like it, and this is the reason why MGTOW exists, as well as red pill, as well as passport bros. And in the black community, this is one of the reasons why more guys are getting passports, as well as dating outside of their race. And it also reminds me of the situation with the brother that was just on the Pop a Balloon show who liked anime, and all of the chicks didn't pick him simply because of how he was dressed. But we'll touch on that a little bit later, because I got a video kind of discussing that and how it ties into this video. But anyway, let's keep it moving.
Maybe someone put in their dating profile, not looking for hookups. If you're looking for one night stands, don't swipe me.
Yeah.
That does no favors to you.
Wait, how? That's somebody like saying like, can't people just respect that boundary?
The reason saying no hookups or no one night stands on your dating profile, the reason that doesn't work is because the guys who are just looking for something casual have already swiped on you.
Yeah.
Right? Because they think you're hot. They'll be like, oh, she's hot. Cool, swipe right. The guys who are looking for something genuine, all you're communicating to them is, I have scars and I'm not over it.
Interesting.
I think it's always good to set a boundary from a place of positive. So a better way to say it would be like, looking for a guy to explore life with and have a genuine connection with. P.S. I like pizza. Let's do something that first. You're coming from a place of positive, not negative. It's like a guy going, not looking for girls who just want guys with money and who are looking me to splash out on the first date. The guy who is going to be bringing something healthy to you, what he's seeing, he's like, so basically what you're saying is, for us to get to a point where you can trust me, I have to undo the damage the previous guy did. Why'd I sign myself up for that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can tell you this right now, if a woman has that on her profile, you can look at that the same way that woman that said, I'm tired of dealing with the hood ninjas and scammers. This is something that y'all gotta understand, and women as well. Men, I think y'all can understand this a little bit more, because you really have to. When you're dealing with that kind of a woman, or a woman who says this, you gotta understand that more than likely this woman has never really dealt with a man with intention as far as dating is concerned, and a good man, like a solid, decent human being of a man at that. You're gonna be the first. She's not used to it. And I've done videos about you don't want to be a woman's first good man, especially though women who are typically attracted to those type of dudes, the Pookie and Ray Rays of the world. Because those women tend to have a hard time knowing how to treat good men, because they've never experienced it. And in short, you never usually want to be a woman's first good man, because she's going to put you through hell. Let's keep it moving.
See, females want to nag at a nigga all day about what they do wrong. But if a nigga get the nagging, y'all gonna cry. Females got 50 sets of things that they want in a relationship with the man. Men only need 4. We don't even need 4. We're gonna be satisfied if you just do one of them 4.
What's the 4? So I can...
Men just want respect, to be heard, sex, and just to be there, loyalty. That's all we want. But female don't even complete one of those, they gonna be like, okay, I can vary with that shit. That's cool. We'll work through it. I ain't even tripping on that shit. But listen, females, 50. Even if a nigga get 40 of them correct, we doing 40 of those 50. Y'all letting the 10 that we don't do overpower the 40. So now you gonna leave me off the other 10 I don't do for another nigga who doing that 10 but don't do the other 40.
You know, I keep seeing that. I keep looking back at that Chandler balloon pop speed date video, bro. And it's just because there's so many layers that need to be peeled back from that. That all this relationship talk and discourse we have in the black community, that video really just exposed that y'all, there's validity to what black men be saying, bro. We're not just making shit up. The first layer is like anime, gaming, those type of hobbies. Black women associate with the black male image as being a loser, a nerd, a bum. When in reality, that dude, that hood dude, or you know what I'm saying, that you dealing with, that got you, that you let drive your car, or got you sitting here ducking and weaving, you know what I'm saying, for your safety. That's loser behavior. Those are losers. You know, they be the ones playing 2K all day because they waiting at nighttime to go make a play. They're losers, not the guy who go working 9 to 5, takes care of his kids or whatever the case may be, and just his hobbies are collecting anime figurines or cosplaying or going to comic cons or making Lego sets. That's not a loser. That's a hobby. See, but y'all don't want strong, confident black men that have unique, interesting hobbies. We got to be gangbangers and drug dealers. And then y'all get so caught up in the aesthetic. They all the women, because they didn't say he was ugly. They said he was actually attractive. He was over 6 feet, had a 6-figure job, but he didn't align with their aesthetic of what they think a black man is supposed to be. I just talked about Chad's video about the black male image and what y'all think male in our community, what we deem a masculine black man, a real man. And he walked in with a flannel and an anime shirt, and they was like, nah, he ain't it. Because every last one of them commented on his outfit. And there was really nothing wrong with it because he had some fresh J's on and everything. They saw anime, they saw his name was Chandler. You know what I'm saying? He talked with proper vernacular and he was confident in that, and he spoke to us there and didn't let that get him off course. So they saw a confident man. And then they don't like men with high self-esteem and confidence, because that would mean they would have to be equally as confident and have self-esteem. They would actually have to be worth something outside of their vaginas. And it would require them to actually put effort in as a woman. But see, like I said before, black men aren't allowed to be unique, aren't allowed to have interesting hobbies or whatnot, or really just be themselves. See, because we spend an entire month of y'all parading around with that black wife challenge. And I told y'all, white men, they have different standards for white men than they do black men, especially physically. Because y'all was taking the most dusty, crusty, square ass white men and then cosplaying them as motherfucking John B. Goddamn color me bads walking around, and y'all was clapping that shit up. So it's not that you don't like nerds. It's not that you don't like men with unique hobbies. It's not like that's not the case. You just don't like it in black men because you have a boxed in aesthetic of what you think a real black man is supposed to look like and act like. We're not allowed to be square. We're not allowed to be unique. We're not allowed to do much of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? We got to be James St. Patrick with a college degree. They looked at Chandler and said, yuck. But if he was a white guy with that same thing, they would have said, oh, he's just unique. He's quirky. So the same rhetoric y'all get on here and y'all preach about black men when it come to white women or non-black women and their standards, y'all do the same thing with black men. So it's just back and forth projection. That's why y'all be so loud about this shit. Cause y'all was just on here clapping it up for them white boys getting a stock X starter pack and cosplaying as black men, getting lined up shit at the black barbershop with the black wife effect. So it's not like y'all don't like nerds or corny guys or squares. You just don't like it in black men.
That nigga got a point.
Now, this problem goes across all races, but it is the biggest problem in terms of the black community, and is one of the reasons why we are the least wealthiest and why we'll continue to be held back because of this perception of what a masculine black man is. And let me tell you something. The longer this continues to hold us back, the more that you're going to see the black men that are considered square and lame and all that bullshit. More of those men are going to start becoming passport bros, or they're going to continue to date outside of their race. And black women can't do anything but look at themselves, because Y'all are continuously showing your hand and showing that y'all really are not into those type of black men. But the other races of women and foreign women seem to not have an issue with these kind of black men. So I don't know, like, what to do. Like, ladies, that's on y'all. But you know, they too hard-headed to hear that. But yeah. Anyway, let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that's what the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.